We've got breaking news flash, red alert. We've got a sighting from 5 days ago from the Snowy Mountains from Charlotte Pass. We'll get into that in a sec. Plus, I don't know if this is a sighting or not, but the lady told me she stayed at Byron Bay houses on the beach on the weekend. She said one of the friends that stayed with her kept saying they've seen a Yowie. She thinks he's crazy. She told him if he's looking for a girlfriend, her sons can help him out. They're lawyers, and they might be able to help him out. That's what she told me. Anyway, so she's obviously just joined one of my groups today, and then she's seen the Yowie thing. She goes, "What is going on with all these Yowie things?" And that's when she told me the story. She goes, "Can you please contact me about these Yowies?" Yeah, so she told me that. All right. So then we've got a real good sighting, guys. So stick around to the end, because I'm going to talk about some other stuff before we get to the sighting. It's a real good one. It's a real good story. The guy was in the ultra marathon run down there, 100-mile ultra marathon run, if I didn't say that already. We'll get into it in a sec, but I just want to go back and show you what happened at Bellberg Grove the other day and why I think there's Yowies there. So just stick around, alright? Do not turn off yet. I can see you people all turn off only a couple of minutes into the video. Stop it. Watch them to the end, because you're missing out on lots of information. Even though I go on and on and on, you're missing out a lot, alright? Let's go and have a look at something. Alright, so here's the famous Bellberg Grove, okay? Now, in my little message I got the other day, and I tell all you people how there's this group that they don't like me, okay? I know I keep going on and on about it, but I need to bring it up. I know they watch my videos, right? So I just want to let them know. So in this message I got the other day, it says I go to all their Yowie spots and all their research areas, and I should have respect for their research areas, and it's a national park. Anyone can go there. Like I said, the guy that see this creek here, this is where I was sitting the other day. I was sitting here, I seen a footprint here. I'm sitting here, a guy comes walking down this creek. This is where the rock pools are, if you don't know. And he's like obviously just come to Australia, couldn't talk very good English. Because when I seen him come down, I thought he's a Yowie researcher for sure. I had my Audi bag, I'm trying to hold my Audi bag, so he doesn't know it's me. Anyway, he didn't know it was me until he got right on top of me. Like, are you going to go sit in the car park and tell people, hey, you can't walk up this creek, this is our research area? Like, he just happened to be walking up that creek. I don't even know why he walked up that creek, but he did. Anyway, so yeah, this group, they say I go to all their well, I've got to go check and make sure things are legit. Like, isn't it good that someone goes there and says, oh yeah, this could have happened, Anyway, that's why I do it, and most of the time, all these areas, I've been to all these areas before these people, so actually, you're going to my Yowie research area. It's just that you put a video up before me. That's all, so let's get that clear. But anyway, what I want to bring up here is, so the professor had a Yowie sighting here, if you don't know. Right, it's just here, just near the dam here. He'd seen the little baby doing little rock claps, jumping up in the air. The baby clicked its tongue, the mother jumped in front of it, yelled at the professor. Professor ran down here fast as he's ever run. He's a marathon runner. He did, I don't know. Well, we've got another marathon one after this. So he took off. Right, now from that, the hunters come out here. I'm pretty sure they were up here, and they might have been looking across here with their old flow thermal. I don't know the area. I'm only guessing, but let's just say it was here. So they come out here because they got this report, right? And as soon as they got it, I seen it, I went out there for a look. I'd already been out here. I'd actually seen another guy running through the bush here one night. Anyway, I'll tell you about that story another time. So I'd already been there before them on that one as well. Then Jeremy, he's a good bloke from Agaloo. He comes out here. He starts researching this area because obviously he doesn't live too far by. He starts making videos here. No one said to Jeremy, hey mate, that's our research area. Just stay out of there, have respect for our research area, okay? No one said anything to Jeremy. Jeremy actually talks to him, rings him up on the phone, he's got their number, right? If I go there, you need to respect our Yowie research area, okay? Right, then, not only does Jeremy go there, Now we've got Mark and Ella, right? They go there. No one says anything to them. Oh, why are you going to our research area? Why are you going to Jeremy's research? Why are you going to the Hunter's research area? No one says nothing to them. Then you've got another person in one of their groups says, well, let's go on there. All these people are going here, but no one ever says to them, well, don't go to our research area. You should have respect. The only person that's not allowed to go there is, guess who? Me, Yowie Chaser. See, can you see? Oh, I just want you guys to see the pattern, right? So any stories that they make up about me, okay? I'm just letting you know. This is why I'm bringing it all up, because they just make up any stories about me, say I'm a fraud, they're a hoaxer, all this stuff, but they don't care about what anyone else does. I've seen people that are posting fake pictures, what is it? Pareidolia pictures. No one says anything to them, and they post them all the time. I've seen fake videos, especially this one of the pig. It's the fakest thing I've ever seen. But everyone posts it and shares it. Yeah, anyway. Then they used to say, oh, you can't make money from Yowies, but all their friends are making money from it. They're making documentaries and they're telling everyone to go and share their documentaries. A couple of years ago, oh, you can't make money from Yowies. And it's all changed now. It's funny how things change. Seems to only change for me. Anyway, let's get on with the story, right? So this is where the professor's seeing it. This is where Mark and Ella seen a Yowie. So I went here. I heard a tree break. It wasn't along here because I walked back. It might have been, I don't know. But anyway, it could be up further. So they went there. When I left there, I went looking for the tree that I thought fell over. Anyway, I found a track all the way back to here. Like, sometimes it disappears and it comes back. But it brought me all the way back. If you watch one of my videos where I'm sitting at a creek, it only goes for 5 minutes. And I said, I'm in me hiking thongs. And I'm going to walk through here, but I kept getting caught up in wait a while, and I kept ripping my thongs off. I had to stop, put my thongs back. I went, stuff that. Anyway, when I left here the other day, I come back and I went here, right? I found the track all the way through. There's already one there. So a little bit of work, we could fix it up. Now, I don't know if Agaloo went that way or not, but he said he took a track. I think he might have went up here, actually. But there is a track along here. All right, now, after I left there, right, I come down here. There's another creek that runs up through here. Now, I've walked it before, but there must have been something across it. I never made it all the way up. So that's, you'll see that in one of the videos. Now, when I got home, as I was walking up that creek, I was like, this is Yowie territory. I didn't see any signs, but I just know where they live, okay? I've told everyone this before. You know, you can think I'm an idiot, but I'm telling you now, this is where they live, all right? They weren't where I am, but they're probably up here a bit further, right? So this is the weird thing, right? So see here, there's all houses along here. I'm telling you now, see this ridge line? They will be somewhere in this area. This is where they live. When they're in this area, they're here. Alright? And it's the same scenario as Beachmont, Lower Beachmont. Right near the finder is. The finder used to go to a place here. Same setup. Right? Down the little lane, you know the little lane? I know exactly where it is. And behind all these, this is at Beachmont, not here, they will find little things that are tied up in trees and whatever, right? Now, this is the same scenario. Down the bottom was a creek. Right? I wouldn't be surprised if these people here have got the same sort of stuff going on along here as what Beachmont Little Lane has, okay? And then the Yowies will be over here somewhere when they're in the area, alright? And I'm pretty sure, like I said, when the hunters were here, they were shooting across here to this ridge line, and they picked up something. It was a Yowie behind a tree moving its head in and out, but because it was an old thermal, they didn't really get it. Alright, so, now don't go here, guys. Don't go to this area. This is my research area. Your research area is over here. Anyway, when I'm a bit fitter, it's a fair walk, man, up to here. And I nearly died on the way. Lucky I turned around when I did, if you watched that latest video. Anyway, this is where they're at. When they're on this side. I reckon they're on this side of the road, but they could spend time on this side. Alright? Alright, now let's get on with the Kosciuszko video. What do you reckon? And keep out of my research area. This is I own this whole research area, alright? No one is allowed here. Alright, that's mine. Alright? Alright, let's move on. I'm gonna have to start taking markers and marking out my areas. Alright, look at this, Charlotte's Pass. Can anyone see anything about Charlotte's Pass that I keep telling people? Oh, ridgeline. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, let's get on this story. It's a long story. Hopefully people didn't turn off and you're still listening. Let's get into the story. Alright, it's sighting number 1493. The Yowie sighting at Snowy Mountains, Charlotte's Pass, I think it'll be called when I put the video on. Alright, as a participant in the UTMB 100-mile ultra trail marathon this weekend, I expected to counter wildlife during the late night hours in Kosciuszko National Park, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. I was about 85 miles into race, running near Charlotte's Pass, when I heard a loud guttural growl that stopped me in my tracks. It sounded nothing like any animal I'd ever heard before. The area was eerily quiet except for the sound of the wind and my own breathing. I scanned the area with my headlamp and caught a glimpse of movement among the trees. Standing about 8 to 9 foot tall was a massive, hairy figure. Its broad shoulders and long arms were covered in dark, matted fur. The creature moved with a strange mix of fluidity and power, almost as it was observing me while deciding whether to retreat or approach. I froze. My pulse pounded harder than it had during the climb of the race. The Yowie, I think, took a few slow steps towards me before stopping just at the edge of the light. Its eyes reflected back at me like a predator. Then in a flash, he let out another growl and bounced into the forest with surprising speed, leaving behind an eerie silence. When I reached the next checkpoint, I hesitated to tell anyone, thinking they'd chalk it up to exhaustion or hallucination. But after hearing faint stories of strange sightings in the area, I felt compelled to share this account. Whatever I saw out there was real and I'll never forget it. Alright, then he just goes on to tell us where the area is. It's still a fair bit. So, this sighting, this is breaking news, right? This sighting occurred on Saturday, November the 30th, 2024, at approximately 2:45 a.m. during the UTMB 100-mile ultra trail marathon in Kosciuszko National Park, specifically near Charlotte's Pass. The night, a sudden storm swept across the mountains, bringing fierce winds, lightning and heavy rain that disrupted the otherwise still and remote wilderness. The combination of the storm's intensity and the unusual high number of people moving through the area, hundreds of runners equipped with headlamps, gear, and making noise on the trails may have been enough to disturb the Yowie from its usual habitat. I believe this rare convergence of events startled the creature and forced it to relocate, costing parts of me in the process. The storm seemed to heighten the sense of unease and amplified the unnatural quality of the encounter, making this sighting feel both accidental and extraordinary. Alright, so we always hear about the lights. Hang on, just when like people will be around campfires and they'll say, "Oh, the Yowie bloody stay just out of the light, like wherever the light ends." People on farms, they always just seem to be out of the light. So he sort of said the same thing. There was a couple other things that he said in there. Anyway, it's a pretty wild story. We've got the Kokoda one coming up soon too, down at Springbrook. They go from, I don't even know where they start. They end up in the ring, but they cross a lot of main roads. she'll put a big giant sign up. Have you seen a Yowie? Contact Yowie Sightings Australia when they cross the road, eh? Because those people might be hearing stuff in the bush. There's heaps, and when they do it, there's so many people running. It's crazy. And I've walked some of them hills. I don't even know how they do it. And they must be fit, and they do it 90, 100 miles or something. So they're normally in groups of 4, and you just see heaps of them. They've got to be hearing something or seeing something. But yeah, I've never actually heard anyone say they have. Alright, that's all there is. Hope you enjoyed that one. Don't forget, go to Yowie Sightings Australia. If go over here, if you had a sighting, you can report it here. Or just join the group and have a listen, have a read through all the things. And we'll see you on the next one. Alright, cheers. Thanks for watching.